What is going on, everybody? My name is Jack. I'm from the Golden Dice Podcast, and today we've got a really, really good video that you're going to want to stick around for, especially towards the end. But everything that you see in front of you is what we as content creators received from going to the Star Wars Unlimited Community Day. We have the Gamegenic tokens, we have a Gamegenic Playmat, which is upside down for me, yes. I just kind of like it when Luke stares into my soul. We have the deck pod, we have the token box, and we have a promo initiative token. But going through, we're going to go ahead and start off with the tokens here. And these all look and feel fantastic. They feel great to just slap down onto a unit or even, you know, onto the slide cases, the Gamegenic ones. And all this feels amazing. So going in, all of these things get a positive review from me, even if there's any slight adjustments that I might make to them, right? Of course, going into this, I mean, I think the most common critique there might be is that, man, I wish this set had 3 damage tokens. And so if I could remake them, or if Gamegenic ever comes out with just 3s, I would likely buy a set of them. But having said that, playing about a week and a half with these, it hasn't felt too bad to just do the 1s. I haven't felt the need to go and get Destiny tokens that were 3 or any old ones. I've started to get used to the fact that there are no 3s in this set, and it feels fine. But as you can see, it's laid out. There are 15 1s, there's 5 5s, there's 2 10s. These tokens right here, the orangish yellow ones, are the epic action tokens. So those can be used for your base and your leader. 2 is all you currently need in the game right now. So that is more than enough for you. And then if you're doing the 2-player starter with a friend, this covers both of that as well. And then over here we have the temporary modifiers. These black ones are -1/-1. The yellow ones are +1/+1. So those things could be good. You know, the plus ones like a Veers or Dodana, something along those lines. And then the temporary ones on the side, you know, the defensive ones could be very good if you're playing a turret deck, giving out that temporary +2 defense. And then the plus ones could be good for something, say, like a benthic 2 tubes, and you attack and you give raid 2 to another unit. So those could be good reminder tokens for that. But if you want just a reminder token, that's what these purple ones are for as well. And they do definitely stand out on the playmats that you can use. You can plop it down. There's some effects like the Gladiator Star Destroyer that gives out Sentinel, so you can put that down. If you even just want to mark your Sentinels rather than pushing them forward, or both, that's a great way to just kind of put it on a card and say, hey, what does that do? Oh yeah, I've started to use it for No Good to Me Dead as well. Reminder to not ready my character rather than just have a card on my side of the board. These ones are the shield, probably the ones that you could run out of fast enough if you're playing, especially something like a Luke deck. And if you're splitting these tokens with anybody, you'll probably run out of the shields before you run out of damage. And then these green ones are the experience tokens. So these are the ones that'll stay on. That's why you're not going to use the temporary ones, the white ones down here. You're going to want to use the green ones for things like Wing Leader, things like the Force is with me, stuff like this. You want to go ahead and put those green ones on there. They look good. You can definitely tell, what is on that character. And then, of course, we have the initiative token with the Star Wars Unlimited on the front and the blank back. And I didn't realize this, but apparently when you take the initiative, you're supposed to flip it over and reset it the next round, as it kind of shows that the initiative was taken by somebody. And these two are the promos that you get from ordering 6 packs in the 2-player starter from your local game store. The Hobby Next promos, I believe, and these just look great. This one is a bit thinner. Not sure how well that can come through. This one, the Spark Rebellion one, is lighter. So if you do like a thicker token, the original is going to be your best bet. But this one is nice. I like that it has Spark Rebellion on it. I think it looks really sleek. And the token box is actually pretty good. We'll get into the deck pods in a little bit as to why I might not use this as much as I think. But if I ever needed a spare set of tokens, right, maybe my 2-player set, just to have this on handy or whatever it might be, to have that extra set of tokens, this is perfect. And even, we'll be able to see from some of these cards, you can slide some cards in as well in case you want to have a little trade box as well. The sleeves make it a little tight, but if they're unsleeved, they're going to fit right in without any issues. But yeah, so those are all the tokens. We're going to go ahead and start to take a look at the deck box, but I'm going to go ahead and push these off to the side. And I do want to say that the mat, again, I can't comment on the Vader. I can't comment on, the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter and all that stuff. But if all the qualities are similar as this mat, you're going to want them. But we're going to jump in the deck box. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So you can get these in every color in the game. So there's white and black for heroism and villainy, and then of course there's yellow, there's green, there's blue, and there's red. And there's also single and double ones. And so these pop off, they're magnetized, they're like the perfect amount, right? Gamegenic has a science behind how tough these magnets have to be, and it pops off and it looks great. As you can see, the Star Wars Unlimited right there looks just fantastic presentation opening up already. The inside, the black looks amazing. Right, and it can be annoying to almost have this top part just floating on the table somewhere as you're taking out your box, but as you know, you can reverse it once you take, be sure to take your tokens out if they're in the bottom though, but you can even pop this open, and you see down here, and this is where I will be keeping my tokens when I go to tournaments, when I go to weeklies, etc. This is going to be a great spot for them because it fits right in there. The token box is a great alternative, but just the fact that this can fit into my Gamegenic deck pod makes it a little bit better for me. As you can see here, they've generally demoed bases, showed bases in here, and to me, I think that's perfect. I think it makes sense. You could probably even fit like another 2 cards or so in there if that's something that you would like to do. And so here, so we can close that up, and now you're at your weekly. Let me even take the cards out, and as you can see, these are the red colored cards, and there's Star Wars Unlimited in the center part as well, and it looks great. And then you have the slide cases for your leader that can go right at the front so you know exactly who is in the deck box. For me, I've got a Hyperspace Sabine already, so I went ahead and put her in there, and these are pretty simple to use, really just slide off and can pop your leaders in there. The first few times that you put your leaders into the case, it's definitely will be a little like tight almost, a little hard to get in, but the more you use it, the looser it will get and the easier it'll become. And these cases are good. I haven't ordered extra of the slide cases just yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and have to do that. Now, one of the more impressive parts that I've had or impressive things that I've seen from this weekend are the sleeves. So originally, I have been a Dragon Shield for last 6 years, 7 years, whenever I got into Destiny. Those are the sleeves that I've pretty much used all throughout. But these ones look amazing. I think they pop off the table really well. They're very good. They don't necessarily have a matte back, but it feels good. And then also, if you want that, there's outer sleeves in a double pack coming as well. But they shuffle well. They feel good in your hands. I couldn't recommend these enough. And the only question at this time is durability. How long are they going to last? How good are they going to be? You know, those are the questions that you're going to have. And I can't answer those right now because I've only used them for a week and a half. But so far, playing several games with them, they felt good. They look good. And I currently will be getting probably another pack or 2 of these to have. And we'll be using these at my pre-release events because they look amazing. So that's all the Gamegenic stuff that we got, but I told you, you're going to want to stick around because we have some goodies to show off. We were lucky enough to go, and from going there, I got an email when I got back, and that email asked me for my shipping address. So in here, in this box, we've got some other things to go over that you might have not seen just yet, right? This is all announced product. You all know it exists, but I don't think we've seen at least this bad boy in there. So we're going to go ahead and start going through some of those things. So we're going to start off simple. We're going to look at the art sleeves. I'm going to go ahead and set 2 aside because they might be for someone special. But these are all the art sleeves that you can possibly buy at this point right now. You got the Luke, the Vader, the blue, and the red. Again, all are fantastic. Recommend them all. I'm a little bit more biased in just liking the designs of this and liking the red one. But seriously, these two, the Luke and Vader, if you like them, use them. They look fantastic. And the packaging is what you would expect. As usual, you can just rip it open at the bottom. You take the sleeves out and do another one, and boom. You have 60 sleeves in here. A deck is 50 cards, and then you can have a 10-board sideboard as well. So you have exactly enough for your deck. And then if you get a deck pod, you get the case for them as well, and it's perfect. And you get the clear sleeve, and I've been using the clear sleeves for my bases, so it all kind of works out that way. So these all look amazing. These feel great. They, I believe, are like $7 or $8 at your local game store or online if you order right from Gamegenic. Highly recommended. Love these, and I'm going to be using them. Again, we're going to keep these two here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So the other ones, I actually haven't had a chance to see these. We did not get these at the Star Wars Celebration, but these are the double sleeving packs. And so it comes with, right, the 60 cards that you would have, but it also comes with the outer sleeves. So, and a clear sleeve again as well. And so I imagine they open similar. And look at that, they do. So you actually have them pop out like this. I'm going to go ahead and open these because I want to take a look at how the outers feel on that, right? And so you can really put them in either way. There's probably somebody who's uses them a lot more, and here you go. Your cards are protected a lot more. There's inners that you can use to triple sleeve them as well, but these outers feel great. Very similar to just kind of the single sleeve, but it makes the front even feel a little bit nicer, and definitely will be good to see those on cards. So currently, if you're someone who likes the double sleeve, I definitely would recommend grabbing a set of these, and I believe these are $12 or $13. Does it say the price on the back? It doesn't, but recommended, and like these a lot. And again, we're going to keep these right here. Gamegenic also sent us some premium tokens, the 55 different tokens. And I'm not going to open this. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. Oh, so now here we have a soft crate with the token box included in that. As you can see, there's the, on the side, it'll be the TIE Fighter or the X-Wing. And this is a good budget option for you. I believe these are about $7 as well. So you can go ahead and grab these if you're not looking to get the deck pods just yet, as those are $35 and $70 for the very nice ones, the $70 for the double ones. But this is great. This is a really good budget option, but I'm not going to open this. I'm not going to open that. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. This might be the first double deck pod outside of FFG staff that I've seen in the wild. I don't know if I've seen any other content creators do a review for this. And I dropped my scissors, and I'm a little disappointed in that because I don't necessarily want to like tear this thing open, but I just might have to. I'll just use a screwdriver to cut into it because I already ripped it a little bit. That's how we do things here at Golden Dice. So the top will pop open, folds will come out, and you will take your box out just like that. Star Wars Unlimited official accessory. And these look amazing. Right on there, the side, the unique feature is 2 slide card cases, additional UV protection with them, 2 additional designated pockets to safely store 2 base cards, always ready for play. Perfect 2-player solution, decks and bases on opposing sides, 2 extra drawers for tokens and accessories, convertible system, and strong magnets for precise and secure closure. Premium outer and inner materials. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this beauty. Oh man, that looks great. That looks great. So this is the green one. This is Command. You can see the symbol on the top. You can see it on the side. And we're going to go ahead and do liftoff. That looks good. That looks good. The green on there. Star Wars Unlimited. Big fan. And then as you open this, as it mentioned, there's a sleeve on each side. There's a little thank you for choosing Gamegenic. No, Gamegenic. Thank you for choosing me. As mentioned, there's ones on the side, and these also, right? I obviously can't fit this double top onto my single white, but what I could do, I'm playing Sabine with green bean. I can go ahead and slide that base into there and bring that green. So I could have a little bit green representation in that. And so these look great. You can interchange them and the tops as well. So if you do buy another double, right, if you buy a villainy, you could go ahead and put the black top on top and have that to kind of mix and match. And now this is almost even perfect. If you're going to play Twin Suns at all, this seems perfect because you can have both leaders in here. You know, I played Han and Chewie, so I could have both them displaying in there. You could have the base on one of the sides and then kind of split the decks. Right now for 50, you know, you're going to be able to fit them all on one side, but as the game expands to 80, having both those spaces is going to be really good. But for me, I like to play a lot of different decks, so this is going to be good to just, you know, have ready to go at locals because I want to play a bunch of different things before and after the event. So this looks amazing. I can't tell you how great it feels in the hands as well. I am going to have to stop myself from getting more, but this is great. Highly recommended. Again, the slide cases are on here that slide in and out, and also the cards slide into it, and can't recommend that enough. And I believe we have one more thing that was sent to us. And this is the 2-player playmat. The game mat, the XL. This one I don't know if I'll necessarily use the box again, but I still feel like I should be a little respectful and use my screwdriver to go ahead and cut the sides, because for anybody watching the review and has watched my my cards, you know that I bite my fingernails, and that's just an issue we're all going to have to live with. And so the mat is just right in here. Right, obviously I'm not going to be able to fit all of this on here, but I can at least show about half of it. Looks good. We're going to be using this in our games this week, so you're definitely going to get to see it a little bit more in action. There's the initiative counter zones, there's the base and the leader, your resources, your deck and discard pile, ground and space units. And so if you get a second one of these as well, if a friend gets another one, when you do Twin Suns, you can line up the ground spaces together. So this looks amazing. Flock, appreciate the Golden Dice playmat, but we're going to be using this Gamegenic one. And similar material, feels great, just as the single player mats. So if you are looking to have this to host friends over all the time, to help teach them the game, you're constantly going to be having people, this is definitely a good one. But right, you know, you're not going to be bringing a double to tournaments, likely. You know, I don't want to tell you how to live or anything like that, but this looks and feels amazing, and I'm excited to have this hit the table for our gameplay videos tonight. So, like I said, stick around, you're going to get excited. So, a big part of the reason we got these, and the reason that we continue to get support like this and have Gamegenic offer this out, is because of the support that we get from you guys, from our people who subscribe, who follow, who watch us. A big thank you. You know, that let us be a part of the community weekend. That let us be a part of this review. So we're going to be giving away everything that you see on the table right now. And so how this is going to work is that this should be going up Tuesday, and we will then have gameplay videos Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so for the rest of this week, on all of those videos, comment Gamegenic, and then you can even share what you're excited about, but you don't have to. You can just say Gamegenic, and you'll be entered into winning this. So that means you can comment on this video on Wednesday, on Thursday, and Friday. So you have 4 opportunities to enter into this, and you have to be a follower of our YouTube channel, so you have to be subscribed as well, and you'll be entered to win these. The Luke and the Vader will be paired, and these are signed by Jeremy Zwern and Tyler Parrott. And then you have a chance to win the premium tokens, chance to win the blue sleeves, the red sleeves, and the soft crate as well. And with every winner, you're going to have to determine the initiative somehow. You don't want to flip that token every time. That might get lost. That might hit the ground. Those tokens are too nice to be doing that with, I promise you. You're going to get a pair of golden dice so you can roll off for initiative at all your events. So a big shout out to Gamegenic for sending us this stuff. This is amazing. The game is looking amazing. My credit card bill is going to be hurting a little bit. But again, big thank you to Gamegenic for giving us this stuff, and we will catch y'all next time.